Okay, so for a full wave, notice that we've got, this leg, then this leg. But for a full wave, what we're actually netting out of it is that, we have our positive pulse when this one is positive, forward bias, and then that negative pulse, which is normally down there like that, we actually flip it up like that, don't we? So we've reduced it from having these big gaps to now having these smaller gaps. But notice that when this one is firing, when this one is positive at this point, this is forward bias to this diode. And then I got, if this is positive, then this is going to be reverse bias, not going to have any current flow. If this is negative, if this is positive, this is going to be negative. This is going to be reverse bias. So notice that only this one is firing. And then when this one goes negative, this one is now positive. This is forward bias to this anode. Then it conducts this way. This would be negative bias during that cycle, reverse bias. So then we get this other pulse. So we're able to utilize it, but it's only like this pulse, then this pulse, then this pulse, then this pulse. So what ends up happening is we are able to utilize both the positive and the alternation. We're able to rectify full wave, right? Full wave. But we've only had to subtract one diode, which is pretty good. That's pretty efficient versus, now the only issue with that is that you need to have a center tap transformer. But it's more efficient than this, for example. If I look at this, I've got my negative here, and I've got that current. So this is positive, this is negative. So negative, this is forward bias. Negative goes through there, goes through the load, drops that pulse off. So that's what we're looking at on our scope, this positive pulse here. And this is still negative to the positive. So now we've got this one's firing and this one's firing. So I'm going to subtract two diodes from this. Now, this is a great way to do it as well, but not quite as efficient as the full wave center tap type that we just looked at. So, and then this is positive and this is negative, and then with this goes negative. This was positive and now it goes negative, so now it's negative. Current flows through here, through the load, and then back through here, like that, giving us our negative pulse, being able to use our negative pulse as a positive, as our positive pulse. So we're flipping that red one, we're flipping that up. Let's do it this way. So we're flipping that one up, okay? So, yeah, I mean, it's great. You don't need a center tap transformer, but, there's a little bit more of a loss there, right? Because you have to subtract two diodes.